welcome. People getting under your skin, you're looking for a solution for it, well, stick around and I might have something for you. Today we have here in front of us just a couple things that may or may, mind you, I didn't say may not. This is proven science. This is what they didn't teach you in school, alright? I mean, they might have if you paid attention, but seriously, they didn't break it down. Not saying that in a bad way. They just didn't break it down for real life execution or whatever. Yeah. So basically, you got proaction, you got reaction. Some people are prepared for the worst case scenario before it ever happens because they took the time out of their lives to, basically make sure whatever, happens, they're always accounted for. You know what I mean? I don't know, but at the end of the day, might have to start this over. So I was out in the wild, doing it, making it happen. Damn, I gotta get to the point. I'm fucking bullshitting around. Alright, it's the last take on this. How do I get to a storyline? I gotta yell. It's like, I'm not even yelling, I'm giving them that one. Alright. Need a way to flow to go through this. Oh, I gotta cut this. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't want to do that. I gotta start over. Alright. Basically, proaction, you're prepared for what could happen, what could come your way. You're prepared for it. Basically, let's say, I don't know, the light turns green and the other light just turned red, and basically, sometimes people run red lights. So, proactive or being, proaction or pro would act in the way of waiting 3 seconds before pulling off from, where you're stopped at. You got the green light, but you wait a couple seconds because sometimes it's rush hour. Sometimes people are running the light. What's that thing that's saying? Red light accelerator, green light anticipator, accident. It's like two people blindsiding each other. Proactive, wait a couple seconds. The last people in the rush hour, they can run the light, and boom, you go home without, cast or hospital visit or ambulance bill. Reaction is the person running through the freaking light or just jamming on the gas or inching forward. That person that inches forward when they know the light is about to change. But, at any rate, it doesn't even matter because if you freaking just run it, you're gonna T-bone somebody, and it's all downhill from there. But anyway, that's unprepared. Reaction. You're reenacting. You're reacting something somebody already else did. You didn't prepare. You didn't think of it in a certain way. How does this all tie in to people getting under your skin? I'm getting to it. Basically, the Air Force has a methodology of best case, worst case, and most likely scenarios that they all prepare for before they get on the aircraft, just in case something happened. They're already mentally, they've rehearsed it. They've rehearsed it. I didn't have my ruler, so I got this. They've rehearsed basically a whole bunch of, procedures that they have to, it's instantaneous. They have a millisecond of time reaction at some points in time that they have to do some type of maneuver to save their lives. They prepared. Reaction is more like a victim, you know. You stick your hand in a hole in the woods and fucking snake bite. I mean, oh, didn't make a cuss, but just bleep that out. You stick your hand in a hole in the woods and freaking snake or freaking mole bites you in the fingertip. Ow! Why'd you get what I'm going at with this? You're a victim by your own causing. Each choice of proaction or reaction that you have, certain chemicals are excreted in the body that have different effects on the human biome as a total, complete, just using words here, making it up as I go along. I'm reacting, I didn't rehearse. I'm ad-libbing, what did I say? Ad-libbing, making it up. That's what you gotta do sometimes, but if you want to proact, you'll have certain chemicals coming back to you like dopamine, the feel-good hormone, it feels good, you eat some good food, you get a good feeling. When people are saying nice things and not trying to get under your skin, you're feeling dopamine, some serotonin. Serotonin is like you help others, and they also trust you back, and all the serotonin is raised, and serotonin boosts confidence. This is what happens when you have a good back and forth conversation with an individual, or just you're helping someone unconditionally or doing something for someone and you didn't even have to do it, but it helps. Serotonin boosts confidence going up when you do this type of stuff. You're just helping people for any reason. You didn't even have to help them. Dopamine, serotonin, good. Dopamine sometimes can be a little addictive, so depending on what you're doing to make you feel good, we'll get into that probably in another video. Some of these might actually need more deeper investigation to be able to get the point across completely, because it's a complex topic. So I'm just trying to cram it all in there. I'm already probably 10 minutes in. I need to get to this stuff down here, because it comes full circle. Promise. Pleasure from proaction. Pain from reaction. When you react, if you're boxing, somebody punches you and you didn't proactively dodge that punch, you're gonna feel some pain. You reacted from the punch. Proaction, boom, knockout. Proactive, pleasure. Reaction, pain. It's usually how it breaks down. Sometimes you get lucky and react in a way that it's luck if you succeed with the reaction. But proaction always, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Just thought of that. It's like that. It's a saying. But anyway, it just goes to tell you, PPPP, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prevents poor performance. All that good stuff. Alright, now, boom. Pleasure increases dopamine. Pain increases cortisol. We didn't get into cortisol and adrenaline, but that's the next part. Cortisol is basically what's risen in your blood. That's what I'm talking about when someone's getting under your skin and they're doing stuff on purpose to piss you off. They're feeding off of your energy, and basically what happens with the cortisol, it does a lot of things to the body. It jacks up your immune system, like it just messes it up. You're not allowed to, it's not easy to think. The whole body goes into a freaking frenzy when your cortisol is shooting up through the roof just from someone pissing you off, or it could be your boss. You really can't, you gotta bite your tongue sometimes, then all that biting, the energy has nowhere to go. The adrenaline and the cortisol is basically only used for freaking well, what it was used for back in the day when people had to hunt their food down was to protect them from danger. It was a reactive chemical reaction. Something happens, a stressful event causes the rising of adrenaline and the cortisol, which in turn puts you into reaction mode until you can get back on the winning side of Proaction. Say you outran the bear, or you stabbed it with a javelin or something, or spear, I guess. Then you can Proact, you can drag it. You prepared to drag the bear back to the colony to eat it. Same way, you know, Air Force, they dodging the bullets, whatever. Boom. Bow. You get what I'm saying? Basically, yeah. Go and hit your key points. Proaction, dopamine, serotonin, reaction, cortisol, adrenaline. Proaction, pleasure, dopamine goes up. Reaction, pain, cortisol goes up. Boom. I didn't even go over the pleasure is like promise of gain, and pain is the fear of loss. What does that mean, you ask? Oh, well, pleasure, promise of gain equals dopamine. And, well, yeah, all that stuff. Promise of gain, it could be anything. Somebody says you're about to get a promotion. Oh my God, you have feel-good chemicals going through your body at this point. Fear of loss, cortisol, you're about to get demoted. We're cutting back hours. Fear of loss, damn, now I can't go on that vacation I want to go on. You know, simple stuff. They don't really give us this in school because it would make life too simple. We would avoid painful situations where we had to react to things that we weren't prepared for. And we would do things, we had to do things outside of what we actually wanted to do. And, you know, I'm bringing you all this because this is coming just to simplify some things and give you some practical. Let's get to the practical. An easy way to lower cortisol, adrenaline, the reactive chemicals that happen after a stressful event. You got the 4-second breath technique. And what that is it's a SWAT technique. This is what they do before they run in on a criminal and they're about to pop a cap in his you-know-what. The SWAT, what they do is, or what they can, you know, any operative or whatever probably already knows that, or this, is 4 seconds in of breath, like, damn, I can't, I gotta breathe out first. Alright. Then you hold for 4 seconds. Then breathe out for 4 seconds. And repeat. And what this does basically is it slows the heartbeat and allows for more proactive thinking to occur, because when reactive cortisol is up, proaction, the ability to be proactive, goes down. So when you do this is the practical part, when you do the 4-second breath technique, it allows for more proaction to be done, if that makes sense. It cortisol raises the heartbeat, the stressful situation, stress hormone, actually. Adrenaline also, but adrenaline, that's a little, yeah. We'll get more deeper into these. 4-second technique, that's all you really need. This is the main takeaway. This is one of the main takeaways. 4-second breath technique when cortisol seems to be rising. That's it. It lowers your heart rate. I mean, this is just one technique. Of course, there's more. Like, you can exercise and stuff like that. That would, raise endorphins and all that stuff. But I didn't write that on the board, so we're gonna get back to that next time. It's pretty much that's how you do it. Wombat regime. I think that's the name I'm gonna stick with, because I like how regime sounds. It's just like, whoa, dude, chill out, bro. It's a freaking regime around here. I don't know, but yeah. Proaction, prepared, rehearsed. Reaction, unprepared, ad-libbing, making it up. Pleasure / promise of gain equals dopamine. Pain / fear of loss equals cortisol. I didn't pick my equal sign. Might have erased it by mistake. Yeah. Dopamine, feel good. Cortisol, I'm stressed. Serotonin, I help you, you help me, and we both feel confident. Adrenaline, oh my God, there's a bear jumping out of the bushes. I'm not completely sure about adrenaline at this point. Adrenaline has multiple reasons for coming out. Stress, definitely, but cortisol is the main one. I'm just going through. But yeah, come back next time to the Wombat Regime, where we'll teach you something that'll help you in your daily, everyday dealings. I'm out. Gotta edit this. I'll definitely get a couple parts. Oh, and I'm gonna put this on look for that and put the SWAT technique, the Air Force protocol. Oh yeah, Simon Sinek, I didn't even mention. This is he talks about, he's a rich guy. He talks a lot about leadership and the chemicals in the body and what they correspond to. I'm gonna put that link in the description also. That isn't me. This is where I got a lot of this from. Some of it. I mean, others, there's a lot of prior knowledge. I gotta track down the references. But yeah, boom. That's it. 4-second breath technique. Somebody's pissing you off, boss pisses you off. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. Wombat Regime.